A lot of times when it comes to this whole designer game, a lot of it costs as much as it is because it's clout. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Jhordan on my channel. It's just Jhordan, and it's been a long time since I've seen y'all here in the fashion realm, but I'm back. If you don't know what's been going on, I've been dealing with a move. If you want to know why everything looks so different, but we're not here to talk about that. You can check out the vlogs if you are interested in any of that. But today we're here to talk fashion, okay? My favorite topic, you guys know. We're here to talk contemporary brands. Now, before I get into what a contemporary brand is, I do want to talk about why I am creating this video. So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a little minute, solely just because you guys know I've been really investing in my closet lately. I'm getting older, okay? So basically, these little fast fashion brands, there's a lot of them that I'm just not willing to shop at anymore because I've just noticed how often I did not use the pieces from those brands. Now, before we get into that, I completely understand that fast fashion is something that sometimes that's the only thing people can afford. I definitely understand that, okay? I was in college just like a few years ago, and that's all your girl could afford. I thrifted and I bought all fast fashion, okay? But now we're getting to a point where I want to invest in my closet, so that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to help you guys do. I told you that you guys are going to kind of follow me along on building my own closet and just improving it, and so as we go through that process for me, I want to help you guys do the same. So if you are someone who is ready to invest in your closet, ready to love your closet for years on end and not have to get rid of everything you bought last year the next year, then this video is for you. So what is a contemporary fashion brand? So according to fashionmagazine.com, a contemporary fashion brand is a brand that has a designer aesthetic, but it has a more affordable price point. So that's what we're going for in this video. We are looking for the designer looks, but we're not looking for the designer prices, if you get what I'm saying. So today I'm gonna share my absolute faves with you guys. I have more, but you know, we don't have all day. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love to know. That way I know to do something else very similar to this. I'd say a contemporary brand is like medium ground. So it's not like, I was gonna say Zara, but Zara been getting crazy with their prices. All the more reason to like listen to this video, okay? Because we need more options than them. Anyways, Target. Target has cute clothes sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Let's go with Target. So it's not quite Target price point, but we're not to Dior either, okay? Does that make sense? So the importance of having access to these brands is building a closet that you love, pieces that you can use for a long time. So this is a list of brands that when you wear it, you can be proud to wear it, you can be proud to keep it, and happy to have it in your closet. Brand number one brand that I've absolutely been loving. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've been hearing me talk about it on my Instagram stories, and that is Source Unknown. So I do want to give you guys just a tiny little background so you know exactly what the brand is about. But as far as Source Unknown goes, it's kind of literally what its name is. So I cannot remember this list on my own, but basically they source their clothes from different designers in East Asia, Australia, China, Russia, and also from Spanish designers. So what I love about Source Unknown is they are very good at being on trend, or maybe even sometimes ahead of the trend. But they do it in a way that you really can keep the pieces longer than when a fashion magazine tells you it's not trending anymore. So I found my pieces from Source Unknown to be absolutely amazing quality. It just looks very luxe with a not so ridiculous price point. Also, you guys know I don't play like basic clothing. I often look for pieces that are different, pieces that are not like super saturated. So all of these things that I will be showing you, I tried my best to make it reflect my own style. So pretty much what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a few pieces from Source Unknown that if I was to log on right now, I'd add to cart, and may have already. Okay, so for the first item from Source Unknown, I'm absolutely in love with this button-down silhouette. But the special thing about it is it has shoulder pads right here. So this is definitely a statement piece, okay? So it's like an elevated basic. Like it's a button down, but it's got a lot more going on than like your basic button down. You can see in the back, you guys know I love a good back moment. Love a good back. It has like a double tie in the back, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. This is something I really don't think would ever go out of style if you know how to style it. Oh, and by the way, all of these items will be linked in the description box. Whenever I show you guys like pictures from a website, I will try my absolute best to link everything in the description box with labels. Okay, this next top is like a knit asymmetrical top. So it's like a gray color and it kind of has like a look like there's a bralette over it. I'm typically not a fan of the off the shoulder moment, but this one right here, you know, it gets a little pass from me, okay? This one is really cute. I love the little keyhole cutout in the middle, and also just all the different straps to add interest. Okay, this next piece that I picked out from Source Unknown are these pleated trousers, but I would say they're not basic, but at the same time they're basic enough for you to wear them often. So they're like a charcoal gray, but the interesting thing about them is they have like a pleating on the side with also the button on the side, which I think is so interesting. It really takes it away from looking like, you know, your grandpa's trousers. If you're not looking to go that route, I think these pair of trousers are absolutely amazing. I'm sorry for how much I talk about cargo pants, but it's kind of like my thing. So these cargo pants right here, if I didn't already have some that almost look like this, these would be mine. I love how they place the pockets. They're kind of slanted. Of course, they have more pockets towards the middle. But also, I've noticed about these pants is there's kind of like a pinch like on the inner, which also adds a little bit more interest to the pants. And then if you're not into flare or you do like more of a jogger style slash silhouette, these are perfect. This next piece, oh my gosh, it's like this buttermilk creamy looking set. If you're like me and don't mind wearing like sleeves like in the springtime, this is perfect for you. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that you can take off the top layer and just wear the top underneath. That's a halter top, which we love. That means you're basically getting two shirts, okay? This next piece, oh, she is so cute. So on the label it said that this is a lilac color. It looks like light pink to me. I don't know. My boyfriend says I'm a little colorblind, so we're just gonna disregard that. Basically, it's kind of like that last top I showed you guys. It's knit, but it has like the halter top as well. But in this case, instead of being a full-on pullover, it's got more of a shrug effect. This top, very cute. And also the price range for Source Unknown can range from like $50 to $300, which for the quality I would say is not bad at all. Alright, so the next brand that we have on our list is Jacquemus. This brand you probably have heard of. It is kind of a more luxury brand, but I will say I personally don't think the prices are as high as a lot of the other mainstream luxury brands. So Jacquemus is a French brand. I mean, when I tell you luxury, like they have their own runway show just like all the other high-end luxury brands, but I personally don't feel like the price ranges are as high as the other mainstream luxury brands. So although they are a French brand, they are known for bringing a lot more color to the French fashion scene. But as far as their price range goes, it's more like a $300 range to the low thousands. So none of the pieces that I'm going to be showing you guys are in the thousands. We're going under that, okay? Because I said we're going to be talking about things that I would get on there and buy. I'm not in the mood to buy anything that's $1,000, just not today. So first up on the list, I had to go with a bag. So we need more than clothes, we need accessories. And if you really want to spice up your wardrobe, accessories are going to be like your main thing. And so of course you do want to have a nice bag, so I added this Jacquemus Chiquito bag. Now they do have one that is smaller than this, but I feel like this one is a little more ideal. I love the little coil wrap armband that it has, so you can carry it like a little clutch, and I think you can play with it a little bit and unravel it. You guys know I love interesting aspects on my clothing. Okay, so this next bag, it's a little more basic, but basics are essential. Trust me when I say everybody needs like a basic black bag. So I did add this one little Jacquemus black bag. It doesn't really have as much as shock value as the last one that I've shown, but it's still very cute, still very relevant to have in your closet. Speaking of accessories, y'all know I'm a shoe girl. So this next shoe in this bubblegum pink color, so it is like a little mule. But what I love about it, you guys know I'm trying to get more into heels, but I really hate heels that hurt, because I tend to have to do a lot of walking whenever I wear heels. So what I try to look for in heels are kind of like a thicker heel, because that definitely just takes a lot of pressure off of like the bedding of your foot that's hitting the ground. But this bubblegum pink color is too cute. It would make an amazing statement with your outfit. So this next Jacquemus piece that I added is their bucket hat with the little adjuster string at the bottom. So spring and summer is coming up, so of course, you know, we gotta protect ourselves from sun rays. If you're going on vacation, if you're just one of those people like me that likes to lay out on a blanket in the grass and eat lunch, this is really good. Okay, this last Jacquemus piece that I had to point out is this little belt bag. So it is truly not to pack a lot. It looks like you're just supposed to pretty much put your cards in it. So cute, just belted around like a blazer or something like that. I love the little strap that it has hanging down. It kind of reminds me of like the chains that I like to wear from my jeans sometimes, but a little bit more of a classic look if you're not that edgy. This piece is really, really nice. Okay, on to our next brand. We're gonna be talking about the Frankie Shop. So the Frankie Shop is probably also something, if you frequent Instagram, you may have seen this brand, and if you have not noticed this brand, I can almost bet you that any fashion influencer you watch that is into neutrals, that's into minimals, nicer pieces, she probably has this on. So the Frankie Shop actually started out in New York City as a little fashion boutique, but it has grown a ton since then. So Forbes actually refers to the whole brand's aesthetic as like a effortless French girl chic type of aesthetic, which I could not agree more. They just always look so expensive, and sometimes it may not even be that expensive, and the Frankie Shop is a good example. So when it comes to price range, the Frankie Shop can be as low as $50, but it can get up there to $1,000. There's not that many pieces that are that much, but you know, considering this is a range, I have to point that out. So the first piece that I pulled are these little white pleated trousers. It's just something that you can do so much with. You can definitely see the quality and the weight of the material, which is something I look for a lot in my clothes nowadays, just so they can have more longevity. You can style these a million ways. Now, you don't have to keep it as simple as the model has it. You can add more to it, but I do think this is a piece that is essential in your closet, especially for spring and summer. All right, this next piece, I could not scroll by these pants and like not talk about them. Okay, again, cargo queen, but these are denim cargo jeans. How cute is that? I feel like these jeans are very edgy, very cute, but again, I feel like you can style these in so many ways. If you're like me and you're not so much into like a basic pair of jeans, I think these are a really good pick, especially if you are into like more of the streetwear style. Even like how it's styled in this picture, this is so cute. I might have to go back and look at those again. Okay, so this next piece that I added is this crop top, but you may notice there's a little attachment, and it's basically a zip-up bag or pouch connected to it. I'm gagging, you guys. That is so cute. Obviously, you can see this is not your basic halter top, basic crop top. And if you're going on vacation, this is perfect for like key essentials, like a hotel key card, some car mix or something like that. But even if you're not actually using it, that is really cute. But this top is not done yet. Okay, let her have her moment. Turn it around. It's got these very sporty adjustable straps, 3 rows of them, also with the same adjustable strap around the neck, like a halter top silhouette. Oh my gosh, y'all. This top is everything. I think it's sold out, but if you go on there and probably click notify you, I'm sure they will, because they do kind of go out of stock often, but they also replenish the stock. All right, this next top, she goes off. Okay, so again, you guys know I love a button down, but if you pay close attention to like the muscle tee area, you can basically unbutton this button down also around its sleeves. Also, what we love about this, I can't really tell, but I'm quite positive that you can take the sleeves all the way off and just wear this as a sleeveless top. So again, you're getting more bang for your buck with this piece. You're kind of getting like 3 tops in one. Like if you wear like a regular button down, like this, sleeveless, again, look out for that because we love that. All right, so the next brand that I want to talk about is Gaia. So I actually came across this brand last year, and then I eventually actually got to see it in Nordstrom, and when I tell you the pieces were so impressive. But most of all, what I noticed is that the prices were not absolutely ridiculous. So Cult Gaia actually refers to their own pieces as wearable art, and I absolutely do agree. So when it comes to Cult Gaia, they have a lot of pieces that make you like look twice. I want you to look at my pieces and be like, yeah, yes girl, that's what I'm wearing. So as far as their price range goes, I think they're probably one of the more expensive people on this list. So it can range from like $50 to $3,000. But let me tell you, you're not gonna get to $3,000 unless you're buying one of their gowns, okay? Here's a few pieces that I have absolutely been tripping out about on Cult Gaia. So first of all, this bag right here. So this is like a diamante shoulder bag. These have been very much so trending ever since like a little before New Year, so since the holiday season. But you guys know the trends told us that, you know, we don't have to keep diamante in New Year's anymore. The girls are wearing sparkles all year now, which I'm here for. You guys know I'm extra, duh. Obviously you can see it is definitely a conversation piece, definitely a standout piece, and it's something you can keep a long time. I'm sure it holds up a long time, which is really good. Pass it down to your kid. Do you know how happy I would be if my mom had this to pass down to me? That's all I'm saying. Buy some stuff to give to your kid one day. So this next piece, do I have to say anything? Do y'all see these shorts? So first of all, they are pleated, but the weight of these shorts, you can just see the quality in them, the color, the cut, oh my gosh. But on top of that, because I would literally love these shorts without all the extra stuff that we see, but the extra stuff just makes me love them even more. So if you look around the waistband, it has like these little eyelet cutouts, which is so edgy. But to top it off, you get a little belt included, this little chain belt. Y'all know I love my chains. This is so cute. We gotta gag about something else, okay? So basically, this is a chain for your tatas. What? I need this. So I know at first glance it looks like a little revealing, but it does not have to be, okay? So if you are, you know, ruthless, you can wear like a blazer like this with no top underneath and just this little bra chain. So if you look at this other picture, you can see that the model actually wore it like layered over a dress. You definitely could pull out a fitted white t-shirt with some cool, super cool ripped jeans and throw this on top just as like your jewelry piece. No necklace. Don't add a necklace, okay? That is your statement. You can let everybody in the room simply. This might be like a personal preference, but you guys know I'm a Bratz. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a Bratz stan. I grew up on Bratz, okay? Team Yasmin. I don't know if there's teams for Bratz, but I was always team Yasmin. But as far as fashion goes, team J. But anyways, Cult Gaia recently did a collab with Bratz. And one piece that I really liked from the collection is this little jacket. Very Y2K. Y'all know I love that. The Bratz have Y2K down, okay? And this color is like a rich burnt orange. There are very few colors that get me excited, but a burnt orange is definitely one of them. This is probably one of my favorite things they have on the website. Look at it. It's like a pearl, but it's like more so like an orb. It's got this little chain, not chain, it's more like a, I don't know what to call it, a bar clutch bag. Like literally where you see that handle, you can put your hand or you can loop your arm through it and it can look like a bracelet or a bag. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is definitely a timeless piece that you could keep forever and ever and be proud. Next brand, I'm sure maybe everybody's heard of this, but one thing I will say, I don't feel like everybody thinks of this website when it comes to shopping just because of like the homepage. But they do have some amazing pieces that I personally could include in my wardrobe, and I think you could too without thinking of the overall message of the brand, and that is Free People. So hold on, I'm gonna actually read to you what Wiki considers this brand, okay? Because you know, Wikipedia is such a reliable source. So Free People is an American bohemian apparel and lifestyle retail company. Now I have nothing against bohemian apparel, okay? In the summertime, I do have some bohemian aesthetic pants that I like to wear all the time because they are very comfortable. But I can say, probably speaking for most of us, that's not our full-on aesthetic. So a lot of times I feel like people kind of away from Free People. Now I will say some of their pieces aren't really considered contemporary. Some things can go on a lower end of price, which I personally don't think is a bad thing, but you also can find some really good quality pieces and they're not always the cheapest. So I did still put them in this lineup for the video because I feel like they have some cute pieces that if you don't really want to spend as much money as I mentioned earlier, this is a really good option for summer and spring as well. So as far as price range goes, we can go from as low as $20 and get to as high as $700. So the first thing that I have on my little list is this cargo mini skirt. Again, you know I'm a cargo fan. I love a tomboy look with like a little feminine flip. So we've got the cargo look, but it's a skirt. I think this is so nice for spring and summer. You can wear it with your sneakers. Like if you want a girly type of silhouette, but you're not like really a super girly girl, this is really cute. Okay, this next piece, now mind you, this is like a dusty pink mauve color. The one I like is actually green, but the pictures just were not giving. So I inserted this one. But anyways, I love this top because it just looks, first of all, so soft. And again, it does have the back out. I personally, as someone in the itty bitty titty committee, love a cowl neck. I feel like it's really flattering on my flat chest. Also, the price point was not bad at all on this, and there were multiple colors if you know the green isn't your vibe or this isn't either. Okay, this next piece, I can see myself wearing this a lot. So first of all, this is just like a mini dress. It's kind of got the draped look, which if you guys watched my spring trends video, if you have not, you know, now's your chance after you watch this video. It's draped fashion, very much on trend. And this right here, perfect for spring and summer. So it looks like it's very airy, but very romantic, but like not try so hard. You could put sneakers on, but it would also be really pretty with like some gladiator sandals. The next piece, I get so excited looking at these. So you guys know, I'm into cowboy boots, okay? I actually have red cowboy boots already, but when I was on the hunt for my red cowboy boots, I came across some that looked a lot like this, but they were not in my size. So the fact that this is a red cowboy boot with butterflies on it, but I feel like when you think of butterflies, like you think of like soft and like, oh hee, but no, like these go hard. Like why are these like kind of edgy though, you know? This last piece that I added to my list from Free People, is this Free People? Yep. Not me being shocked at my own list. Okay, y'all. It's been a long day. This next piece that I added from the list is this crop top. So again, this one is very bohemian as well, but you can shake it up to according to your own style. So if it were me, I'd definitely add this top with like some camo baggy pants, and I would unapologetically wear this 10 million times over the spring and summer. And even the back, that's so cute. I know I made this list for you guys, but I think it's for me. Okay. On to the next brand. The next brand that we are going to discuss is Gani.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more to the channel. How do you say it? Gani.
Gani? Well, apparently it's Gani. Gani, Gani, whichever one you call it. I'm gonna call it Gani because that just flows off the tongue better for me, okay? I had to make sure that I'm saying these things right because you know the internet will come for you. Full on if you say a word wrong. So, you know, we do our research. But anyways, we're just gonna say Gani. I'm sorry if it's Gani. I just like Gani. So if you've never heard of Gani, Gani is a very like expressive brand, but they do brand themselves as pretty feminine. I would say it's more in a cutting edge way. Like it's definitely not like your typical feminine silhouettes. So as far as price range goes, it can vary between like $50 to $700 like many of the contemporary brands that I've shown you on this list. But here are a few pieces that I absolutely fell in love with. We got another button down, okay, but she's different. So if you look closely, it has a ton of graphics in a very popping pink color, but if you turn it over on the back, it says Gani with a whole bunch of flowers. But I love this. It's definitely giving like a streetwear vibe. I wear it a million times. I don't care if you saw it. I don't care if you saw me in it yesterday. I'd wear it the next day because it's just an impressive top. Like I definitely feel like whoever is to get this shirt would get a lot of compliments. Okay, so if you are into graphic tees, I think this is a really good one to look at. So it just says Gani basically in red and black. Pretty basic, but again, it gives you like a little bit of pop of color, a little bit of interest. I feel like if you're around my age, now's like a really good time to buy like better graphic tees. Like we're kind of not really wearing like I'm trying to figure out how to say this nicely. Y'all know the graphic tees we wore in high school and college. We're not really, if you're trying to make it a fit, we're not really wearing those. So I think it is important to look into nicer branded graphic tees. But yeah, I think this one is really cute. I could definitely see it with like a black blazer tucked into some high-waisted vintage jeans. That would be a look. Okay, so one thing that Gani does very well is their shoes, and when I mean their shoes, I mean their boots. They have a huge selection of boots that are really cute, but here's a few of my fave, starting with this tall black pair. So they have like the tractor cleated sole, which is an aspect that I really love in shoes. But not only that, I find it really interesting, the little contrast stitching is like a neon color, so like it has a pop but definitely still, you know, neutral enough to wear it with really anything. The next shoe that I saw are another pair of like tractor cleated boots. So these are combat boots, but they have like a padded toe. So if you're looking for something like, I would say similar to like the Prada boots, I think this is really cute, but obviously not at that same price point. But last up, I think these are my favorite. I don't have any shoes like this, so I think that's why they jumped out to me so much. But it's basically like another silhouette of the same previous ones I've been talking about. They're ankle boots, but this one is in a light green shade, but at the same time still minimal enough for you to get away with pairing it with a ton of your closet pieces. All right, and now we are to our brand STAUD. So if you have ever heard of STAUD, it's a good chance that you have seen their little crescent moon bag. I feel like they're known for that, and I definitely put one in the list, so I will show you guys in a second. So according to STAUD, because I want to get this right, they consider themselves a highly fashion-forward contemporary brand with timeless yet never boring staples. So as far as STAUD's price range goes, again, the $50 to $700 range, so you can find like a lot of great pieces without spending way too much money. So on to the pieces that I was very much so attracted to. Like I said, I told you that I was going to mention their very famous crescent moon bag, but the one that I really liked on their website was this green one. This bag definitely really stood out to me. It's interesting without doing way too much. I feel like you could wear it a million ways, which is what I look for when I get dressed. Not when I get dressed, when I shop. This next piece, the shoes. So again, we're on this burnt orange color because it's a color that I really appreciate. Platform, super chunky, not only in the sole, but also the strap on the flip-flop. These would make just like the boldest statement. It sounds like I'm just giving you guys clothes like, if you want compliments, wear this, but I mean, if you watch this channel, that's probably how you get dressed. If you're trying to get dressed, you're trying to impress, because that's what I do. Shamelessly. Next top. So I did see this top in more colors that was on sale, but I don't know if this specific one was on sale. I need to go back and look. But again, we've got this little sporty looking top. So it's a crop top, but it has kind of like that top from earlier, those little drawstrings that you can tighten, that you like find on like a hiking backpack. So it does have a matching skirt, which I think is really cool. Not my thing, but like, who would think that this is paired with like a matching maxi skirt? Okay, this next bag, wow. STAUD has, I would say, the most impressive bags on this list, but there's some other impressive bags, but I would say they had the most like impressive bags that you can wear constantly. Like this bag right here, it reminds me of a bag that Bottega carries, but definitely at a huge fraction of the price, but you can still see the quality in it, and just imagine how many ways you can wear this bag. It's definitely something that you can gravitate to every single day if you wanted to. And I love that about their pieces. All right, and then this piece, of course, we had to add a shoe. This is a shoe, honey. So I almost didn't add this because I was like, okay, that's kind of contradicting yourself, because you said you don't like heels that are hard to walk in, and these look like they may not be that easy, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice it for the look. a gladiator heel that doesn't look corny. Like, this is what we love about spending a little bit more money on stuff. They tend to look better. Like, I feel like your fast fashion brands could never pull this off. Gladiator high heel with the toe band. You can wear this all year. If you're willing to walk all year in these, you can wear these. I'm the person, I will go out in wintertime with strappy heels on. They're black, so, and they're leather. It works, to me. Not in the snow. Let's be realistic, okay? Okay, so STAUD was my final brand. I really hope that that video was helpful for you. I would love to know, were there any brands on this list that really were like calling your name? Because I feel like all of these brands call my name. So I'd love to know what brand kind of just you resonated with the most. I just wanted to put out this video to be more helpful so we could just invest more in our closets. You don't need all of these pieces. You don't need to buy a piece every week or anything like that. I'm just showing you these things so maybe you can add them to a list so you know what kind of to look for, and so you don't feel like you have to spend $1,000. A lot of times when it comes to this whole designer game, a lot of it costs as much as it is because it's clout, okay? So they only can charge that much because people allow them to charge that much. It's not that it's made out of better products than these pieces. It's literally, it stands on either history or clout or both, which I'm not mad at. There's pieces that I want that are like that, but we gotta broaden our eyes past what everybody else wants and like really just look at, you know, what's good quality, what looks good. So yeah, I will continue to try and show you guys different brands, different pieces, different ways to think about stuff. All right, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked it, because that lets YouTube's algorithm know you actually liked the video, okay? Crazy stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time on my channel.